Hey there, welcome back to our Victoria 3 Siam playthrough. If you are enjoying this playthrough, please like and subscribe. That would be really great. So let's take a look at our construction here. We are currently in the process of basically building up our entire textile mill industry here, along with our silk plantations and dye plantations. And on the last episode, we passed our dedicated police force law, I think, and we just started getting support from the intelligentsia and trade unions to pass the landed voting law. We didn't get a good roll for that, unfortunately, last time, but we're still going to try it. Actually, I'm going to go with this right here to increase the political strength of the trade unions. Hopefully that'll help with this. So we're just still getting our economy rolling. It's still very early in the game. We are chipping away at that debt. I feel like I've been saying that forever. But it's true, we are chipping away at it. Our GDP is doing okay. We are number 25 worldwide, actually. And if we look around the world, we can see what's going on. I believe Russia and Prussia are doing something. Austria and Prussia are doing something again. They've been battling constantly throughout this entire game. America's still just, chilling. It hasn't expanded as far west as I thought it would by now. And we've increased our relations with England to try to, make them not hate us as much and not declare war on us, as well as still currently improving our relations with the Great Qing, who are now wary of us. They were antagonistic, they are now wary. So that is a bit of an improvement from before. Actually, I might as well go for France too. France is a bit of an expansion country. They are, let's see, they're number 5 worldwide in terms of GDP, so they could be a problem for us. Now let's take a look at our construction queue. Yeah, we're still working on these textile mills. And dyes are still a bit pricey, but it's not too bad. In fact, this is still a very profitable building. The King's will be done. Okay, so we got that up to 24%. That's a decent little event. Hopefully we can get this law to pass. That would be really great. Okay, so our private economy is prioritizing fishing wars and also dye plantations as well. I probably do want to go to fishing trawlers at some point, but I don't have any shipyards. Where do I want to do that? Maybe I'll do that here. Get a little shipyard going. We're making a decent amount of cash now. Our investment pool is pretty good. We got 1.38 million saved up there. I would really like this landed voting to go through. And, yeah, I think it's just, it's going to be another episode of sitting tight. Just, doing the absolute bare, necessities kind of thing. Let's take a look at our standard of living. It's just kind of muddling around. Grain is, once again, getting a little pricey. Clothes are very expensive. So, maybe I will get some rice farms going as well. And I might bump those up, too. But I kind of want to finish the textile mills first. Then I will go over to the livestock ranches, so that I can start producing some more fertilizers. Okay, what does it say we're missing? We're missing dye still. Yeah. But that's not a problem. Our GDP is steadily climbing, as is our literacy rate. Johor has started to damage our relations. I feel like I've seen that a million times already. Okay. It's going pretty good right now. Our economy is looking pretty solid. I might start adding another construction sector here. And we're actually making some decent cash. Let's see what happens here. If I can get this landed voting to pass. at some point, it'd be nice to get either the industrialists or the intelligentsia into the government. There we go. So we got some dye plantations being built. Oh, I didn't know we could produce... Oh, we could produce dyes over here as well. I might want to do that. Okay, so how are our... These are still... Yeah, we're still chipping away at the clothes. Clothes are much less expensive now, but luxury clothes are still very expensive. I might do that now. I might just produce one more construction sector for now. Bump that up to the top. See how that looks. Hopefully that doesn't hurt us too bad. But I think it should be fine. It's 2 weeks away. Oh, wow, and we got landed voting. That's really nice. That is really nice. Okay, that's a really nice roll, which means we can now start thinking about introducing some other people into our government. I don't know if I'm going to do that right away. Let's see, if I do that, it'll go down to 46%. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Are these recruiting people now? No? Still not. You know, I think grain is starting to get a little pricey. So I might bump up those... Well, silk is very expensive. Okay, I'm going to let this silk plantation be built here. Then I will bump up the livestock ranches. I think that's what I'm going to do. Bump up the livestock ranches so they can start producing fertilizers. And then I will switch this over to soil enrichment farming. That will produce more grain. Let's see. Still only 46 government clout. Ah, jeez. Or government legitimacy. That seems kind of low. We are getting a lot of radicals. We're up to 5 million now in GDP. We can get line infantry now. How much would that cost? That would cost us for almost 5,000 per week. I don't think it's the right time to be doing that. Don't need that right now. Only in an emergency if, you know, England or Spain or someone declared war on me. We're almost out of this credit. We're almost out of it. That's fine. I might also get some steel mills going because I kind of want to improve the rate of the quality of tools as well. Ooh, iron is very expensive. I cannot get the atmospheric engine pump yet. Okay, so I'm going to want some more coal and some more iron. How are we doing over here? Maybe I'll build over here instead. So many things to work on. But our GDP is really going up. That is nice. And that passing the landed voting has seemed to have solved their bureaucracy shortage. Okay, let's see this. Will this help at all? Oh, dye is actually very cheap all of a sudden. Is this now fully employed? Oh, it's mostly employed. Oh, look at that. Lovely. This is producing lots of aristocrats and not that many laborers, surprisingly. If we take a look at our charts, peasants are now under 50% of the population. We now have 1 million laborers in our country who are supporting the trade unions mostly. There is now another election happening. So now we can actually introduce the industrialists in there without hurting our government too much. I'm going to do that. Let's see what I can pass with them in. We can go for serfdom abolished. That will anger the landowners, but they're still okay. I'm going to try to do that. That should help our quality of living, or standard of living. I would like to get rid of isolationism, but I'm not sure if I'm ready for that just yet. I mean, my economy is still very fragile, and I don't know if I'm ready to just sort of nuke it yet with getting rid of the isolationism. But I would like to go to protectionism at some point. But I think mercantilism will probably be where we go first once we get out of this. Okay, so once these textile mills are built, I'm going to bump up the... Let's see, where are they? The livestock ranches. I'm going to do that right now. Let's just pause it and get these livestock ranches going. Okay, that's really nice. Artillery is now expensive. Okay, now we have the atmospheric engine pumps. Let's see. We can increase the amount of coal we're producing. And see, if I did this, this would increase the amount of coal, yeah, by quite a bit. Tools are very cheap, so maybe I'll do that. I will do that, and then I might also bump up some of the coal mines. Where are they? I thought there they are. There we go. That looks like the way I want to go. Atmospheric engine has been complete. We are going to increase the rate, or do we want technology? No, I'm going to go for throughput for now. Okay. So clothes are now at a manageable price. They are quite manageable now. We're still making loyalists at a faster rate than we are gaining radicals. So despite lowering our legitimacy, it's not really an issue right now. The intelligentsia and rural folk have formed one party. That's kind of annoying, to be honest. But I'd really like to get some good rules for the serfdom abolished. That would be a nice law to get right away. At some point, I gotta get to iron frame buildings, but I'm just not producing nearly enough iron right now. Not quite. I kind of want to get to at least a little bit of a surplus before I do that. But I'm going to add another construction sector here and just bump it up real fast, like so. Just a couple weeks until that's done. Our GDP is shooting up somewhat. We're almost in the top 100 in GDP per capita. How's our credit there? We're chipping away. We're still chipping away. Tools are still relatively cheap. And if I can get some steel tools, that will make them even cheaper. Okay, so I'm going to go for that. Ooh, that hurts a little bit there. That hurts our bureaucracy. But only while this is being enacted. So maybe we can get this enacted sooner rather than later. So we're still working on these textile mills. Clothes and luxury clothes are still very expensive. Silk is somewhat expensive. Fabric is doing fine. So yeah, that might be... This is kind of where I want to go first. Ooh, I could go for some slaughterhouses. Get some more meat production. Always good to have better quality tools for our people. Or better quality methods. Let's see, what is the most... Grain is still very expensive. Grain is always expensive. Well, we're going to help that once we get the livestock ranches up and running. Okay. I could go for some better quality precision tools to make more luxury furniture. See, we are producing a little bit of hardwood. Tools are still very cheap. Maybe I'll do that. Oh, wow. We were up to 10,000 there for a second. I don't want to make them more angry than they already are. Yeah, they're down to 5 now. And their cloud has been reduced to under 40%. They started up over 50%. We managed to chip away at them somewhat. Isolated state. Oh yes, South Cameroon is still isolated. We're working on that. That's our colony over here. So London has started to improve our relations. Where are they? Oh, they're all the way down there. Wait, which one? These guys? Interesting, okay. Oh, them. I see. It looked like it was pointing at Banjar there. Okay, do we have any of these built? It looks like they do, so I'm going to now introduce intensive grazing ranch. So now we have some fertilizer on the market. I'm going to go to our rural part here. Rice farms, we will introduce soil enriching farming. That will help our grain production. So grain is now much more manageable. We are running a shortage of fertilizer, but that's to be expected. We are just about, we're still working away, chipping away at it. But our livestock ranches are much more profitable now, too. Let's see, how's our technology coming? We're working on railways. We're 29 months away from that. Things are going okay. Our GDP is still rising. We are now in the top 100 in GDP per capita. We're almost cracking the top 20 in total GDP worldwide. Oh, there must have been a bad event that happened here for serfdom abolished. That's been reduced to 4.6. That's unfortunate. Hopefully we can get it going again. Just like we did with the landed voting. Where our livestock ranches are quite profitable. Let's see. Okay, fertilizers are much more... Yeah, we're producing much more now. Do we have any other livestock ranches? Where else is that coming from? I'm not seeing it coming from anywhere else. I don't think I have any other livestock ranches lying around. Do I? I wonder where it's coming from. Not complaining. I might be taking it probably from one of these places here. Yeah, they're producing. That's probably where we're getting it from. So even though we have this bureaucracy shortage, we are now still making money. So that's really nice. Okay. So then we'll get the coal mines, which I believe, yeah, coal is somewhat expensive. At some point, I probably want to go for more tools. And how are we doing for iron? Iron is very cheap. It might be time sometime soon to go switch to... Well, iron is going to go up, though, once we switch to iron frame buildings, which is to be expected. But I'm going to need more tools for sure. There is now a movement to enact elected bureaucrats. That is a really nice one. So hopefully if this ends up going down to 0, I'm just going to cancel it and just try with this one. Try another time. Okay, so this will be the last livestock ranch being built. That is really nice. Okay. We look at our population now. Laborers are catching up to peasants. We are slowly reducing the amount of peasants that we have. Laborers, you know, we want more laborers. They have more political strength, they're more politically active, and they support the kind of groups that we want, specifically the trade unions. We'd also like some more, let's see, machinists, shopkeepers, capitalists, absolutely. Okay, yeah, we are making money, despite having this shortfall here. Okay, so we got a little 10% bonus there. That's okay. I was hoping for the 20. But we'll take it. So now we are getting some more... Ooh, we're getting some more furniture manufactories. Our railways are now 23 months away. Okay. Our GDP is doing pretty well. Our standard of living is going down, it's going up, it's going down, it's going up. It is what it is. But we're getting more loyalists than we are radicals, so that's always nice. And our pop growth is gone up a little bit too. Is there anything that we want to bump up here? Let's see, how is rice, or how is grain? Grain is once again getting kind of pricey, as always. Clothes and wood is getting pretty expensive, really. Or no, wood is very cheap, but it's one of the most produced things, or one of the most bought things. Tobacco is also in a little bit of demand, so maybe I'll have a little tobacco plantation. Okay, so we're getting some coal mines here. That's excellent. We should ban dueling. The landowners are getting angrier and angrier. Maybe I'll just stop it for now. I don't want to make them too angry right now. They still have a lot of clout. I will put a cut in this pretty soon. Maybe once we can get this serfdom abolished law passed. See, how is our... Oh, we're now under 300,000 in credit. So we're still chipping away. Still working on it. But I don't feel like there's like a whole lot to do right now. Just kind of watching things progress. Come on, let's hope for a good roll. Let's hope for a good roll. See what's going on in the world. Bavaria is doing something. Austria has taken a chunk out of Norway here. That's odd. I've never seen that before. That is so funny. I've literally never seen that before. And now serfdom abolished has been decreased by 15%, reducing it down to 1.2% chance of success. Okay, you know what? I might just take a little bit of a break with that. It doesn't seem to be working out, but I will go for elected bureaucrats. This is going to anger the landowners, but they're not too... How are they? Oh, they're at +2 now. Okay. That's fine. But I like that chance. 24% success rate. I like that. I like that. And now we're making serious money again because we just solved our bureaucracy issue. So I am going to maybe add another construction sector and just bump this up to the front there. How are we doing for construction? We're at 25. I would really like to go to iron frame buildings. It might be soon, somewhat soon to do that. I just got to get my iron production up, my tool production up a little bit more. Still working on these coal mines. And we're now losing radicals. That's good. Okay, so hopefully we get a good roll here with the elected bureaucrats. That would be a really, really nice thing to get rid of, because this, yeah, this adds 25% landowner political strength. We want to get rid of that. I would like to go to the appointed bureaucrats, but anything is better than hereditary. I mean, this adds political strength to the petite bourgeoisie. I'm not a big fan of them at all, but anything is better than this. And this will add a bonus to our bureaucracy, which means we could maybe potentially add another institution or bolster one of the ones that we already have. Maybe colonial affairs, because our colony is just progressing very slowly, I think. Yeah, it's like 1,500 days for expansion. They don't seem to be too angry anymore. Yeah, that seems to be gone. Okay. So where are we at now with our construction? We're working on those coal mines still. Is there anything I want to bump up first? Maybe the iron and steel. I could bump up the iron and get some steel going, and then that will increase our tool production. Maybe I'll do that once the coal mine is done. Just want to get some more better quality, or some better quality tools for our people. Wrought iron. That's so 1840s. We're in the 1850s now. We want steel. France now likes us. See the Great Qing, are they... Oh, they are genial with us. Oh, nice. So I will actually improve relations with Spain, even though they are protective of us. We could become their protectorate. Or they would become our protectorate. I don't know. We're getting fine without them. We're doing fine. Okay, you know what? I'm going to just hold off on this coal mine right here. We're doing fine with coal. So instead of coal, I am going to bump up the iron, then the steel. I think that's what I'm going to do. Get them going. Or did I put steel first? Now we have elected bureaucrats. Okay. That's nice. That just hurts the landowners even more. Yeah, they just went down a little bit. So with that, you know, I think that's a good place to put a little cut in for here. We did a lot of decent things. Passed a couple of laws. We raised our GDP even more. We're number 84 in GDP per capita. Our standard of living is trending in the right direction. We seem to have temporarily solved our loyalist radical issue. And, you know, things are coming along. Things are looking good. Siam is doing okay. And I think our flag is changing. Was that our flag the whole time? I don't think it was. I kind of like it, though. Okay, so I'm going to put a cut in here. And if you like this, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.